Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to go through the ownership review of the car Tata Tiago. This particular car I bought, it's been like close to 2 years since I bought this, and I have driven around 17,000 kilometers, out of which around 15,000 should be on highway, and the rest was on city. The city drive was actually been less because I haven't taken car much for city drives. Everything was on a highway. So I have traveled to Mysore, Bangalore and Kerala a couple of times, and also within Tamil Nadu I have traveled. So this particular car is really good car for highway stability. So I really like how it handles on highway. The handling is really good. The feedback from the car, actually the steering doesn't have much of feedback because it's an electronic steering, so you don't get feedback on it, but the response, the accuracy of the steering is really good, and it does take up potholes really well. The suspension is really good. It's a comfortable car. It's a small comfortable car, and this can actually do highway munching as well, so that's something which you could keep in mind. So let's quickly go through the overview of the car. I have just parked it on a highway, and so guys, I bought this way back in I guess in May of 2017, I believe, and the only scratch that I made so far was on the right bottom door side, not the right, rather on the left. So I'm just gonna quickly show that to you guys. I had a long scratch, and I tried covering up using an artificial paint that you get in AliExpress. You get it something like a nail polish. I tried using that, but the color didn't match, so I just left it as it is. I need to repaint it, but they were asking for around 6,000, so I just left it as it is because it wasn't that major and it wasn't visible as such. So I'm just going to quickly go through you guys on the problems that I have faced and what all the changes that I made on the car. So the first thing was the left hand side AC vent broke, the slider broke, so they changed it in warranty. Then I have attached the dash cam, the repair dash cam, and then I have the Paytm fast tag. That's really helpful while doing long distance travel during tolls. That's something which is good. And apart from that, I have not actually made any such modifications. And this is the engine bay, and also like one of the initially when the car came with the battery was dead. It wasn't actually holding up charge, so they replaced the battery, and then I'm not facing any problems thereafter. And then the boot clip, the stand clip broke. They also changed it. And then if you actually know guys, when I had updated the fog lamp review for Tata Tiago, I had mentioned that the fog lamp broke twice. So after they changed it twice, I have not faced any issues with the fog lamps. So now if you see, the overall mileage of the car is around 17,000 kilometers. So as I had mentioned, it was a pure highway driven car, and so overall my overall review of this particular car is satisfactory. I haven't actually had some major problems, but one of the major problems that I had faced is that when I actually went through a long drive to Mysore, so I drove the car continuously for around 3.5 to 4 hours. It was in a month of June, so I guess the car heated up, so the AC wasn't working, and then all of a sudden there was a power loss. So I mean, I was cruising on 100, and all of a sudden there was a power loss. This car started struggling, and whenever I press acceleration, it doesn't actually move. So it was like stalling. It was as if like there was no petrol going to the car. This happened once initially when I bought the car. It was only like around 3-4 months since I bought the car. I had faced that issue. Then I faced this issue recently when I traveled to Kerala. So twice I faced it. So that's something which is a major concern for me, because I'm not sure what the problem is. Because I actually spoke with the Tata Motors service advisor. He said there's nothing wrong with the car, everything is good, but I really doubt that. But what I have also noticed is that if you keep the car for like if you drive continuously for 2 hours and give it a rest for like 10 or 15 minutes, it starts driving well. So on that particular time when it started stalling, I just parked the car for 15 minutes, and then thereafter it was fine. I didn't actually face any issue as such thereafter. So last time when I went through the service advisor, he said there's nothing wrong with the car. They checked the fuel pump, everything was fine. So I'm not sure what's wrong with it. If you guys have any issues as such, please let me know so that we could go back to Tata customer service and tell them that we are facing this issue. So you could leave a comment in the comment section below. We'll have a word on this, and we'll reach out to Tata. Now another problem that I am facing is that all of a sudden when I actually drive for like 15 or 20 minutes, there's a weird smell that comes out of the AC. It's like a sweet smell. I'm not sure what it is, but I believe it's a coolant smell, but I'm not sure if coolant is leaking, because the coolant level is fine. It actually comes up for a couple of seconds and then it stops again, it comes up. So I'm not sure. Even I said this to the Tata service advisor, he said there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not sure what actually they do for checking. And even the AC actually the chillness of the AC has reduced, but at the time of taking this video and at the time of editing this video, I haven't actually faced any loss on AC chillness. So it's the same. So I don't think there's any gas leakage. So but still the strength of the AC has reduced. That's something which is there. So if you guys have also facing this issue, let me know. And also, how about the smell that you get after you go for like 15 or 20 minutes? Once the engine heats up well, you have that weird smell. This started occurring only recently. It's been like a month since I started facing this issue. Before that, I never used to have that problem. I used to go for around when I drive, I generally drive between 100, but when I also drive between 120, I don't used to get that smell. But now, even if I drive between 80 or 90, I get that smell. So overall, that's the major cons that I have on the car. And apart from that, you guys really know that this car has the good sound system. It comes with 8-speaker Harman system, and the new variant of the Tata Tiago, that's XZ Plus, I guess it has 7-inch touchscreen, and it also has the reverse parking sensor. It has ABS, EBD, and dual airbags. It also has the day and night mirror, which I haven't seen on budget cars, so that's something which is great. The overall design of the car is appealing from inside as well as from the outside. I really liked it. If you want my suggestion, guys, you can get this car if you have a Tata service center nearby, because every time when I go for a service within the next 2 or 3 months, I again have to visit them for few niggles. So that's something which is there. So this car will be going on for 5th service, and I hope to have this issues which I just mentioned fixed, and I'll keep you guys posted about it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Stay tuned, and I'll be posting more videos on this. Do subscribe to my channel and leave a comment in the comment section below.